Attention, the following broadcast has been approved by Outcasted OC. Viewer discretion is advised. Incoming transmission in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
What's up guys, it's Mugham Ross here giving you this week's Smackdown review, nice and quick, just before Saudi Arabia's Crown Jewel starts in the UK time at 5 PM. So let's dive straight in. We have the setup of Liv Morgan versus Nia Jax and their conflict between each other. Nia very much opens with a promo talking about how whenever she wanted everything, she got it. The last time she wanted to be in Saudi Arabia and wanted to be Queen of the Ring, she did that. When it came to SummerSlam and she wanted to be champion, she also did that. And started talking about how Liv just carries around this dirty Dominic and is never going to beat her. They come out, throw a lot of aggression back, with Liv coming out being like, I've held my championship for longer than you, so I actually know about holding title reigns. Also, last time I had a match against you, I won. And I'm here with the most gorgeous man, Dirty Dom. And I was like, okay, cool, I get where this is going, everything. Raquel just kind of stood there, didn't really say anything or do anything in that situation. Was just there in case anything broke down. Tiffany comes out, interrupts the pair of them, says, I could cash in on both of you, and both of you are starting to piss me off. And she makes a comment of like, oh, there's one way that it'll make me decide whether or not I'll go for your championship, Liv, quicker or not. Does he come with the belt, pointing at Dom, being like, I could use a little dirty in my life, which agitated her. Them two get into a fight, which turns very quickly into an impromptu match where Liv just keeps going to Raquel, get the referee, like really angrily, to get this match started. Match, nothing too crazy to scream home about, little bit of a tease for what's to come with Saudi Arabia's show. I will state there was a slight botch, which I hope that doesn't really affect Tiffany too bad now, of the briefcase spot where she went to go smack Tiff. Tiff blocked it, but Liv kind of slipped and let go, and it landed and dropped onto Tiff's head. Later on in the show, you could see there was a massive welt and a cut on her head. So hopefully she's okay, but these accidents happen. It sucked that it did happen. But yeah, all in all, match was interesting. Liv Morgan kind of got the win by like pulling the tights up, which once again, roll up tight pulling is every heel tactic. It made sense it was going to win. But Nia was having none of it. Grabbed the briefcase and beat it down everyone, which I thought was pretty cool, and just kind of left it for Tiff and Nia. Then backstage, talking to each other later on, kind of indicates that Tiff's whole game plan was to make it fit Liv, to make Liv think she was going to cash in on Nia and let her guard down, but then it was interrupted by Naomi and Bayley. We will get into that when it comes to it though. But yeah, the Street Profits versus Pretty Deadly happened. Awesome match. Really enjoyed getting to see them all again. Obviously, this is a pre-recorded Smackdown from last week, so when I was speaking about how the director and creator of Hamilton was there, it was really interesting to see Pretty Deadly try and give Pretty Deadly the musical to him, and him being like, nope, I'm good. I thought that was quite funny. Pretty Deadly and Street Profits both need more flowers. They're both great. They've both been former champions, especially Street Profits. It's been 3 years since they've had those tag belts. I really want them to have the tag belts back soon. Not against Motor City Machine Guns. Let Motor City Machine Guns run. But I think Street Profits should be the ones to dethrone them. But yeah, there was some really cool spots. B-Fab got to come out in some ring gear and get involved as well. She body slammed Elton Prince ringside. And it helped for Ford and Dawkins to get their finisher of the Blockbuster. And yeah, it was a great win for the Street Profits. They're slowly climbing back up to get the chance to get the belts again. Now we're going to get into it. The match I was on about, the Naomi and Bayley versus Indy Hartwell and Candice LeRae. My anger from this is because it was a pre-recorded. So last week they recorded this match because of them being in Saudi Arabia. You air Indy on the episode till you released her from the WWE the exact same night. She did great in that match. She still had time to build herself up and you let her go. Even though she was one of your active people working with Candice LeRae all the time, it made no logical sense to me why she was budget cutted out when there were other people you could have looked at and been like, you're falling to the wayside. We don't really have anything going for you right now. Like, the other two that were sadly cut as well was Baron Corbin and Tegan Nox. I understand they weren't used in TV, so it makes sense that they decided budget-wise as a business that they needed to move away and cut them from their contracts. I don't agree ever with business cuts. It sucks for the talent that work their ass off all the time, but these things happen as a business and I understand it. But for me, Indy Hartwell made no sense. You were using her, she was on TV, she was an active role with Candice, and now it is going to be an eyesore for Candice the next time she is out, where she feels completely not with her character. And are you going to explain where Indy's gone? Like, it makes no logical sense where you've gone with this to just get rid of her. Like, you have to make a story reason why she's gone for us as fans to make it make sense, because we're not just going to sit there and be like, we don't acknowledge Indy doesn't exist, and so many other fans. What, so she had a match last week, but she's not going to be here for the rest of the time? It doesn't add up. And it also sucks you didn't tell her beforehand. She first found out from Twitter before actually giving the release. But I'll get into the match. Once again, I think Indy is an incredible talent. I really thought she shined in this match. Had some really great spots with some high boots, and just getting literally the selling props from me, because she oversold and made it great every single time Bayley hit her, every single time Naomi hit her. Her synergy with Candice still showed, and Candice also did great. I loved the outside of the ring spot that she had going with Naomi, and Naomi countering it. Naomi looked incredible in this match, because they are really trying to push it home now that Naomi is now gunning for Nia, which I like. But I can also then see the potential turn from Bayley all over again to go against Naomi, which I'll be here for. But I like them as friends, and I like the storyline currently. I don't want them to massively change it so far. But yeah, it is an utter shame about Indy Hartwell. I wish I could talk more about her, because I enjoyed talking about her when I got to do the reviews on Smackdown. But yeah, let me know what you guys think about these releases in the comment section, where you would have placed them and what they could have done. Two massive shockers for me with Baron Corbin and Indy. Like, Tegan, I understand they just stopped working with her and just made her do house shows, which is not a shame, because Tegan really gave everything for that business, and it sucks that this is what's happened to her. But yeah, the OG bloodline is now back in full. We got Jey Uso, Roman and Jimmy talking it out. Jey talks about, hey, look, we ain't all fixed here. I came here because I want to get back at Solo. He cost me my title match, and he messing with family. And we got to show the people before us and after us that family is everything. Like, family above all else. So yeah, I'll help you guys out. But listen, Roman, I'm not going to do it as your right-hand man. I'm not going to be taking orders from you. All three of us are equal. And we're going to do it equally. And we're going to run it like we used to. So are you with me or nah? Like, literally, proper emphasis, the or nah. Also, massive credit to the crowd, fully singing Jay's lyrics after the song finished. And then also Roman overselling it, being like, damn, these people really like him. That used to be me. I really loved that. Like, you could see the kind of jealousy in his eyes, but also the realization of, like, damn, this guy's really good now. Like, I've got to up my game type of... That's how it felt for me. It was like, I've got to up my game type of energy, and I was here for that. Like, I love that kind of situation. But yeah, I think the promo was absolutely excellent, and having Roman just break kind of his normal stature of a character and just be like, yeet, to agree with Jay, thought was dope. And I'm fully here for it. Like, that for me was a really nice touch, and I can't wait to see what's going on with that. Arguably, now we go into the match of the night for me. Io Sky versus Bianca Belair versus Lash Legend and Piper Niven. This match stole the show. The girls put on a clinic. They were move after move, heavy hitter after heavy hitter, and the mismatch, because yes, Bianca is muscle built. Yes, Io is fast and versatile, but they are the smaller girls against Lash Legend and Piper Niven. And boy, did they make that work into the storyline of this match and the ring telling. There was incredible spots from all. I loved that Lash Legend did the choke slam into them Piper very quickly after did her running senton. I was like, get them in, like, make them tag team for a little bit. I'd love to see that as like a powerhouse later down the line. Jay Cargill having this massive powerhouse kick to Jakara, I thought was also sick. The whole, like, I could go on about this match. I think all of it was just so much fun. Io had this incredible, like, cool, weird axe kick to the back of the head. She did to Lash. The moonsaults, like, everything was just planned. Oh, also the drop kick that Io did with Bianca on top and Piper and Lash were about to, like, drop her. Absolutely incredible. Loved every second of this match. And what's even better is the Sky Pirates got the pin, got the win. They have won 3 times in a row. So my whole prediction of I'd love to either see Metaphor or Sky Pirates win is getting closer there. I really am happy about what's going on here. But yeah, I liked Piper Niven and Chelsea Green's gear as well. I don't know how many people noticed that, but they came out more Halloween inspired and were dressed up as Wolverine and Deadpool. I thought that was awesome that they had that. Chelsea Green was probably the loudest by the ringside as well, which I thought was hilarious, other than Kyrie, because you just kept hearing Kyrie go, Io-chan, do it, Io! It was great. We go to the main event, which for me was kind of just meh. Like, it fell flat, and that sucks to say, because these are like some of my favourites to go out on my way to watch. Randy Orton and Cody Rhodes versus Gunther and Ludwig. I don't know. For me, the match very quickly rushed. It was like a mind game, jump 'em now, quickly fight. But there was like the same usual combos. Kaiser was just getting beat down when the ref wasn't looking. Gunther would sneak out some cheat tactics. Randy would get pissed when it would happen to Cody. The ref would get distracted again, so there'd be another situation that happened. And it was just back and forth. There was a really cool spot where Randy Orton being tagged in goes for the RKO and Gunther countered it. Cody also tries to go for a crossroads as well, and that got countered. But then we see Randy quickly, while Cody wasn't looking, hot tagged in, just gets Gunther with an RKO. Cody gets the crossroads and they get the win. And the win seemed like, okay, cool, we're going to end on a good note. The show's about to... Oh, there's Kevin Owens. That's how it felt for me. I kind of felt like, oh, they're going to set this up. They have to. That's why the match felt so short and so quick. But yeah, they left it till like the credits started rolling and then carried it on. I was like, oh, okay, you duped us. I like that. Smart play. So yeah, Kevin Owens comes out with a chair, beats down Randy while Cody's back was turned and celebrating, so he didn't hear it or didn't see it. He jumped down to look. To then, as he's jumped down to go look and stop Kevin Owens, Gunther slid back in the ring, choked him out. Security have had to come out to stop Cody being choked out, and Kevin Owens is just stood above, staring down at Randy, wincing in pain that he left him in. All in all, this SmackDown is a decent go-home SmackDown to go into Crown Jewel. My problem being is, as I said, it's really left a sour taste for a lot of fans because you showed Indy Hartwell the same day you've released her, and a lot of other talent now, just, you could tell they were upset and they didn't know this was coming. And for me as well, like as a fan who really takes his pride into SmackDown, I really feel that the past few weeks have been exhausting to keep up with if you're not a Bloodline fan. And that's no against the Bloodline, that's no against the storytelling that's been going on SmackDown. I just feel they're solely focused on that, and other stories have been slowly being affected by that, like Cody's run at the moment. I'm not interested in Cody as the champion. I'm interested as Randy and Kevin Owens having that feud, because that's like friendship gone non-friendship, and it's an RKO versus stunner. It's the call to like neck breaker like moves that I'm gonna be excited about. So yeah, just let me know what you guys think in the comment section, like you always do. If you like these videos, don't forget to hit the bell notification so you never miss when I actually upload these. And then yeah, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, do all the things, bell notification as mentioned. And we go live every Thursday for our podcast, where we either do predictions of what's going to happen breakdown after the show, or we will have a unique theme for each episode, but that is every Thursday, 8 p.m. UK time. But I hope you guys all enjoy Saudi Arabia. That is later today, and I will see you all on the next review that we do. Bye for now.